Bullying is pervasive. It affects everything. It affects productivity. It affects work-life balance. It affects someone's happiness. It can affect the bottom line if you think about it. Because what ends up happening is if you have an unproductive workforce, well, they're not producing as much. They're not producing as much, you're not making as much income. If you're not making as much income, you're not paying the bills as much. I mean, it's just, it's an effect that just keeps going on and on. It's a perpetuating cycle, if you will, that needs to be broken. Of course, there are always other things that could be going on to break down the cycle and also to make productivity less than it should be. But if you want an engaged audience or you want an engaged workforce, one of the things you have to make sure is that they have psychological safety. And that stems from being able to create spaces where people can be freely who they are. That's hard to do when you have bullies in the mix. And I really shouldn't call them bullies, but the people who perpetuate negative, a negative stance towards others, people who make them feel bad, people who put them down, and they do it in a constant way, to where it becomes an issue. A lot of times, when this happens on an adult level, we feel like this is something that maybe we should just take in. It's part of being in a business. We just need to chuck it off. Maybe that person is just trying to be funny. We make excuses. And really, if we're given the proper training to understand that there is no excuse. This is a time for work. This is a time to engage. Yes, we are also living with other people in the workplace that we need to deal with, but it has to be done in a proper way. So going in and making sure that the entire workforce is on the same page is a very important thing to do, because it touches everything.